talk to associations to find out what we're doing good, what they need help with, and how I can help connect them with any of our cabinets or what's going on down here in Columbia. So I really like what I do. I came out of the business world. I have been Lieutenant Governor for 7 years. It is my only reach out into the public sector. I've been in the private sector my whole life. Started out as an accountant, started a business with my husband, grew that business into a national company, and then the governor reached out to me, as I said, and asked me to run with him as his lieutenant governor. And it has been just an amazing, amazing ride over the last 7 years, meeting the people of South Carolina, thinking and talking about what they need, and really working for things that we feel passionate about. Business, cutting regulations. Working this year, I hope you all heard the governor's state of the state, really working to help like our building community, wanting to make sure with the dismantling of DHEC that we have enough people in office at the Department of Environmental Services to cut down permitting times. It was probably the biggest call I got last year was on permitting times, and so the governor is asking for funding from the General Assembly out of our executive budget to make sure we take away some of those roadblocks and hurdles that people face when they are looking to build here in South Carolina. So we think that'll be great, and we'll see what is coming out. General Assembly, like I said, went until the House budget, I think, got approved at after 12 o'clock last night, so I haven't seen everything that got in and didn't get in, so it'll be great to see what's happening there. The governor also asking for more money in our executive budget for roads and bridges. We need to make sure that our infrastructure is secure and ready to go. I travel the state, all around the state, every week, all week long, and so I see the headway we're making. I know it's frustrating if you're still on a road that we haven't gotten to yet, but there is a lot of activity going on around the state, especially with bridges. You know, we had bridges really looked into over the last few years. We have a lot of our bridges that have aged out. So really putting a focus on bridges, because we really don't want people to have to take detours and routes. We know with gas prices being up, we want to make sure that we're helping keep prices down. So bridges, when they're under load restriction, ends up being a problem. Again, our teachers. I was telling the group we had in, there were a lot of parents in that group. Something I'm really proud about, when I became lieutenant governor, we had some of the lowest teacher salary rates in the Southeast. And so the governor making a real push to get those salaries up. So over our time here in office, today we have teacher starting salary rates at $47,000 a year. That is higher than now North Carolina and Georgia. That is huge, which means that now we don't have teachers coming out of our amazing college and university and now going just across the line to one of our neighboring states. Our goal is to keep the best and brightest right here in South Carolina. So when I first became Lieutenant Governor, Deputy Secretary of Education Nick Zais, he was a superintendent, a state superintendent here, and then worked under Betsy DeVos for the first Trump administration. He came and met with me, and he brought me this great binder. And it's something he said has stuck with me since then. He said, don't let people tell you that poor children can't learn. He said the difference is the teacher in the classroom. And so that has always stuck with me. So I've been very proud to work with the governor in fighting to get the teacher salary raises up. The governor made a promise that by the time our